we shall solve section 11 of KMF 170 puzzle today. Let's start. We can see a line graph here with 4 line trends, and the time period is March 1 2000 to February 28 2001. The question is the time period during which the actual water level was lower than the drought warning level. Drought warning water level was approximately what fraction of the 1 year period shown. I have highlighted the two trends, actual water level and drought warning water level. And you can see that trend of actual water level is higher for 3.5 months. And we have overall 12 months. So we can find out the fraction by dividing 3.5 months by 12. As there is no such option, we have multiplied the numerator and denominator by 2 and get the resulted option, which is option C. Coming to the next question, it asked a date is to be selected at random from the 12 dates labeled on the graph. Which of the following is closest to the probability that the actual water level for the date selected will be at least 40 billion gallons greater than the drought warning water level for that date? So to solve this, we need to add 40 with the drought warning level points. And if the actual water level is greater than that summation, you can say that those points will be selected for the result. So we have got that 7 points are greater than the summation, and the overall there are 12 months. So 7 by 12 is equal to 0.58. So the approximate result will be 0.60. There's a new line graph. It shows the stock prices per share for two brands of coffee for March 2004. The brands are S and D, and there are 12 months. And the stock price per share is actually the average price per share for the month. So the question asked, by approximately what percent did the stock price per share of brand S coffee increase from January to December? See that there is a highlighted point in January and December. So in January, brand S stock price of brand S is 36, and in December it is 59. So you can use the rule of increase, that is 59 minus 36 divided by 36 into 10, and you get the result that is around 65%. In the fourth question, it asked for each of the 5 months, July through November, the stock price per share of brand D coffee decreased from the price for the preceding month. Which of the following is closest to the average, that is arithmetic mean, of the 5 decreases in price per share? So I have highlighted the trend and the months that will be used for the calculation. So there is a shortcut to find the answer. From June to July, 4 point decrease, and from July to August there is a 2 point decrease. From August to September there is a 1 point decrease, and so forth till November. So we can sum 7 plus 3 plus 1 plus 2 plus 4 and divide it by 5, and we'll get the result that is close to 3. Next, let's say the question 5. From the graph, Joe read the stock prices for the 3 consecutive months for brand D coffee. Which of the following is closest to the maximum possible range of the 3 stock prices that Joe read? So we need to find out the range and then compare among the 3 consecutive years. Let's see how can we do. From January to March, there is a 3 consecutive months, and again from February to April, there is another consecutive months. So in this way, we can take the consecutive months and find out the ranges. So for the shortcut, we can visually see the ranges and compare. For February to April, the range is 14. From April to June, the range is 14, and for October to December, the range is 19. So the maximum possible range is 19. So the answer would be C. We can see a line graph here with four line trends, and the time period is March 1 2002, February 28 2001. The question asked the time period during which the actual water level was lower than the drought warning water level was approximately what fraction of the 1 year period shown. I have highlighted the two trends, actual water level and drought warning water level, and you can see that coming to the next question, it asked a date is to be selected at random from the 12 dates labeled on the graph. Which of the following is closest to the probability that the actual water level for the date selected will be at least 40 billion gallons greater than the drought warning water level for that date? So to solve this, so for 1990, we get the total consumption is 6,225, and for 1920 we get the total consumption of cheese is 424. And to find out how many million pounds bread was the total consumption of cheese in 1990, then in 1920, we'll just find out the difference among the total consumption of 1990 and 1920, and the resultant answer is closest to 6,000. We need to add 40 with the drought warning level points, and if the actual water level is greater than that summation, you can say that those points will be selected for the result. So we have got that 7 points are greater than the summation, and overall there are 12 months, so 7 by 12 is equal to 0.58. So the approximate for vegetable we get the range 27, for poultry the range is 51, and for ice cream the range is 8. So B is greater than A and A is greater than C. However, to find out the range, we just take the difference of maximum value and the minimum value. There's a dot plot. It shows age of presidents and corresponding vice presidents of 30 organizations. In the horizontal line, we get the age of presidents in years, and in the vertical line, we get the age of vice presidents in the years. The question asked, what percent of all the presidents and vice presidents are less than 50 years old? So we need to count the presidents who are less than 50 years old and vice presidents who are less than 50 years old. So I have highlighted the area and the dot, and the counted dots are 14. So 14 people less than 50 years old, as there are 30 organizations and 2 positions. So we can multiply 30 by 2 and we'll get the 60 people. So to find the answer, we'll just divide 14 by 60, and to make it a percentage, we'll multiply it by 100. So the resultant answer is 23.33. There is no such option in the answer. So we'll take the closest value, which is 25%. The last question asked, two organizations will be selected at random, one at a time and without replacement from the 30 organizations. Approximately, what is the probability that the age of the vice president of at least one of the two organizations will be at least 1 year greater than the age of the corresponding president? So the age of the vice president is equal to the age of the president plus 1. So we need to find out such dots where the age of vice presidents is at least 1 year greater than the president. I have highlighted some dots and there are 12 such dots. To find the at least probability, we'll take difference of 30 and 12 and we get 18. So from 30 organizations, we'll pick 18. So we have taken one organization. So in the pool, it remains 29 organizations and 17 organizations where the age of vice presidents are equal to the presidents or the less than the president. So the multiplication result of the multiplication is 0.35, and to find the at least probability, we will minus it from the highest probability, that is 1. So 1 minus 0.35 equal to 0.65. So the answer is it. That's today. Thank you.